Be Marsh Boxing, we back at it with another post-fight review. This one right here is for the fight between, excuse me, fight between Emmanuel Navarrete and David Villa, the number one and number two contenders with the WBO for the featherweight division. This fight right here was for the vacant title that Shakur Stevenson vacated as he moved up to 130 pounds. Emmanuel Navarrete vacated his super bantamweight title, 122 pounds, moves up, and the number one and number two guy get to face each other. In the first place, it was supposed to be Emmanuel Navarrete versus, and Magdalena was about to get peanuts, as in he's fought other guys before who are not quite as risky as fighting the man Navarrete and got paid more for fighting them. So for him, the purse bid situation didn't make sense. No shame in his game because I think he's also highly ranked in the WBC. Let's get into this fight. You see, David Villa is an undefeated guy, American kid. Um, you know, from the beginning, you could see the height, length, and reach and the awkward style of Emmanuel Navarrete was going to give this guy Villa a lot of problems. And he was doing his best in round one up until he gets caught with an awkward left uppercut. An uppercut that the man Emmanuel Navarrete pulled up from basically below his waist. Rob up catches the man and drops him. Round two, that's a 10-8 round already. Round two, the man, what's his name? Villa is still buzzed from that uppercut knockdown in round one. And he's circling the ring, and that's one thing I'll give him. That's what kept him alive in this fight. He was circling the ring, but, still trying to recover from that first knockdown. He was trying to throw his jab, moving to his right, trying to throw straight left hands. But he was getting caught with all kind of awkward punches. Emmanuel Navarrete throws from all angles, straight overhand rights, left uppercuts from below his waist, left hooks, jabs turning into left hooks, basically hooking off the jab. He hit the man with everything in the kitchen sink,
Me rezaba mucho y se me pegaba mucho y aparte pues subía también mucho, ¿no? Fue complicado, pero gracias from the beginning because I told you guys he's a great boxer and that's exactly what he did. He used his skills and once he felt the power, I told you he was in a spot.
So Navarrete, man, doing his thing. But round three, David Villa started to pick up the pace and starts to make the man Navarrete miss, throwing occasional body shots, trying to counter with his jab. He was countering well with his jab. It's just his power hand, which was his left. It's his southpaw versus orthodox. It just wasn't enough, and especially when he's kind of out of range because he's fighting a tall, awkward, rangy fighter who every single time he's in front of him, he's either fighting him from the outside or on the inside. I gave round three to David Villa, though, because I thought he did the better punch variety, had more punches landed and the counter punching and making Navarrete swing wide and miss. So round three was the first round that I did give to the man, David Villa. Round four, Villa gets caught, man. He tries to throw a left uppercut from out of range, kind of like Buster Douglas did versus Evander Holyfield. But rather than catch him with a straight right counter punch, I'm talking about Navarrete catching Villa with the short right, straight right hand. Like how Holyfield caught Buster Douglas. Before this man could even drop his hand, because he didn't have his right hand up. David Villa, he threw the left uppercut, didn't have his right hand up. Before he knew it, a punch that he did not see coming, just like the uppercut in round one. Did not see this left hook from hell. Hellacious, brutal shot that puts the man on the canvas. Boom! 10-8 round in round four. You know what I'm saying? David Villa gets up, man, and from that point on, man, it was pretty much one-sided. Emmanuel Navarrete was doing a lot of head hunting, um, trying to cut off the ring, but not so effectively cutting off the ring because the whole fight, the man Villa was on his bicycle, not necessarily trying to run like he's trying to run and not engage, but good movement. You know what I mean? Good movement, and that's what kept him alive. If this man Navarrete was going more for the body shots also, rather than just head hunting, he probably would have KO'd his opponent because he got a high KO ratio. You know what I'm saying? The man Navarrete. But this guy Villa, who was like 18-0, now 18-1 with only 5 KOs. The punch the punch man, the punching power is just the difference. He couldn't match the man Navarrete's punching power. Navarrete would double up the jab and a straight right hand comes right behind it, leading with the right hand, kind of leaning in like ducking in with his left head, with his head going left, real low, but a straight right hand over the top, coming in, smashing the man straight in the face. You know what I mean? So I did give David Villa round 8 and 9, and I believe round 10 and round 3. So I only gave him 4 rounds. I had this fight 116 to 110. That's my scorecard. 8 rounds to 4. Congratulations to the new WBO champion at 126 pounds. Now a 2 different division champion, Emmanuel Navarrete from Mexico. He's a very entertaining fighter, a guy who has bricks in his hands. And we'll see what's next for him, man. I'd like to see him fight Gary Russell. That's a fight right there for legacy. Forget about it. You know what I mean? That's a unification right there. Gary Russell should have every incentive actually to go ahead and try unify with this WBO belt with Navarrete. I know, yeah. Cross promotions, top rank PBC might be harder to make than talking about it. But look, man, Gary Russell's first attempt at a world title was versus Lomachenko for the vacant WBO featherweight title that um, Orlando Salido lost on the scales when he fought the man Lomachenko. You know what I mean? So if Gary Russell wants to kind of redeem his career, or not that he needs to redeem anything, but for himself, if he felt that he got eluded by a 126-pound WBO title, well, tell your guys to get with the top ranked guys and try to make this WBO, WBC unification. Because Emmanuel Navarrete, man, look, man, at featherweight, he fought Dogway, which was his best opponent, but everybody else he fought after that were cream puffs. So that's the truth, the reality. And I just hope, and I hope and pray that Emmanuel Navarrete is not fed that top rank diet now while he's campaigning at the featherweight division. It's good fighters at the featherweight division. WBO champion, we got Navarrete. WBC, we got the man Gay Russell. IBF, we got the feather-fisted club fighter from England over there, Josh Warrington. And when I'm talking about Josh Warrington, don't think I'm trying to bash on the man. Look, man, but Josh Warrington's won me money. I picked him to beat the man Carl Frampton. You know what I'm saying? So nothing against Carl Frampton, but he is who he is. And then we have the WBA belt, which probably might be upgraded to Zhu Can for whatever that's worth. The guy from China, you know what I mean? So, be Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about Navarrete. Who would you like to see Navarrete fight next as a featherweight champion with the WBO title? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Be Marsh Boxing, and I'm out of here. Peace.